And that's their quarterback, Aqeel Glass. This guy stands strong in the pocket, delivers downfield. Many say he is the best pure passer in the SWAC. And his offensive coordinator, Dwayne Taylor, says, to us, he's a poor man's Ben Roethlisberger. He will deliver from the pocket. On the defensive side,
who led the SWAC in passing yards and touchdowns a year ago. Charles, you mentioned before, a poor man's Ben Roethlisberger. He pulls out, he fires complete, and he is gone. Zabri. Bama A&M, the ball in the red zone, and a 7-0 lead as they're back at it. And maybe they go right to the end zone. They do. Glad 9 to keep this drive alive. Aqeel Glass alone to the backfield. Again, going end zone, and again, Glass already has 1 today. From the Morehouse 38, a loss of 1 on that last run. Somebody is wide.
I mean, Connell, boy, he was upset on that one.
A Glass under pressure.
And got additional yardage.
And now Brian Jenkins.
Throw in. And boy, they're glad they got that little water bug.
Officially, it is a gain of around 8, and Glass out is going to throw. And he's going to go deep. And rain starting to fall, as Steve Whitehead mentioned it about 10 minutes ago. It's really coming down now. As key to guard the game, to guard the history of the game, because some people say, wait a minute, why a college football Hall of Fame? Zabrian Moore with the slant, and then the go.
A&M comes back with a taste of their own medicine, hits Zabrian Moore for a big gainer.
And now a deep ball again to Moore, this time.
You alluded to it earlier. Can you answer that question for those who remain uneducated about why this is so important and why it's necessary?
You know, that was with the Los Angeles Rams.
And also was the Pro Bowl MVP at one point.
Pro Bowl MVP
Pro Bowl.
As well as Brian Jenkins with the screen here.
And make them throw it over his head, because the dart throwing is working well for Michael Sims.
Aqeel Glass, now your quarterback. Brian Jenkins on the wide side of the field, and Jenkins has blockers.
Have him throw back right, and Brian Jenkins picks up a first down.
With our guy wearing a 3rd and 9 after Morehouse burned a timeout defensively. Glass again. Want to keep the foot on the gas. Jenkins complete with blockers. Jenkins.
That big target led the SWAC last year in tight end receptions. Kendrick Johnson.
Glass hit as he throws down the sideline, caught with a...
Because it's pretty much down in front of the goal line. So watch this. There's the penalty inside.
Marquise DeWert.
Yes, but what a catch by Moore. Because watch inside, DeWert right there, and he's up high in the...
56 leading the charge. It's a loss of 2 and a 2nd and 12. Under 4 to go now in the first half. Glass backs up, finds Jenkins. Man, he is fast. He gets to the outside. And special teams.
And it's about his competitiveness as well.
Jenkins again.
Far field. See what happens.
Aqeel Glass led the SWAC in passing yards and passing touchdowns a year ago. 20 touchdown passes. Here he is on 2nd and 7. Fires, complete. Ibrahim comes back for the football, catches with his hands, and then pushes.
It was a pure walk-on as a freshman, and as Connell Maynard said, okay, now we're going to find out if it's real. I think it's real, folks.
Absolutely, and a gain of 23. Now Moore on the far sideline breaks one. Backfield now, 45 seconds remaining. As Alabama A&M looks to add to its 1-touchdown lead. Glass, balls out, hit, Morehouse.
Knock the ball free. Watch coming from here. Lofton gets up and under
midfield after the 15-yard penalty, and now Jenkins stays in there. He's the motion man, number 2. Glass will throw back to football league season. Says he wants perfection from his quarterback, and that's a throw that his quarterback should definitely make. This
that the matchups wouldn't be favorable for them most times when they throw it. Yardage with an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
He puts it on the 6. Glass under pressure, lofts it into the end zone, and Glass and the entire offense looks back to the sideline to get the play from Dwayne Taylor and from Connell Maynard. And that play is Brian Jenkins with blockers behind Ibrahim. Look at that nice move. But 48 passes a year ago at only 5'8", 160. Glass hits Jenkins again. Been doing better with that here in the 3rd. Coming up on 5 to go in the 3rd quarter.
He's the Black College Football Hall of Fame legend and head coach who coached Connell Maynard and hired him to his first coaching job. As we're seeing him feed the ball to Jenkins.
Steve, it feels like feels like basketball, doesn't it? You know,
sorry, Steve, to Zabrian Moore, who had the long touchdown early.
Yeah, let's see if they use Jenkins as a decoy right here, because it's clearly now that there it is. There's the fake to Jenkins, and there's a deep throw, wide open.
Wide open, and a touch.
Lewis on one side and Charlie Joyner on another. I knew it'd be a really good day.
Hey, Charles, you know, when we do this event, you know, because we co-MC it and we're on the selection committee as well, it's amazing what we go through, because you mentioned
His teammate.
And we've heard from both coaches here, both Freeman and Maynor, about what it meant for these.
Fame has a finite time frame because black colleges aren't as necessarily as important, as big as they were in terms of major colleges.
Here we go again, Steve. Here's Bentley.
There it is, swing pass.
Them back. He's hitting those nice, easy shots, and they're running pretty well with the ball after.
And that's a gain of 33. They tried the pump fake to the flat and tried the deep ball. And this time, it's going to be intercepted. It's Julian Turner.
Can they affect and move the line of scrimmage, protect their quarterback, and help the run game? And what a play on the
third down. Can they get off the field, give the ball back to Jalen Brown? Need the 25. Lofting, right sideline. Maynor told us could be good from 50.
Steve, if they get the attempt, which way is the wind blowing for him now? Will it be in his face?
Great question, Charles. It's actually still. It has been still most of the
timeouts remaining for each team. 50-yard field goal. You're looking at the 32 from Morehouse. Clock is running. Under 30. They snap it at 22. Complete. Field. Now 16 seconds to go. One timeout. Glass. Caught.
No timeouts left, and they still got the offense out on the field.
This is a gutsy play.
Something goes wrong here. Clock could run out on them.
Let's see what Glass does. Aqeel Glass will throw, end zone, and Jenkins has it for the